hunters, how's it going? It's Lenny with Hunting Western Mass. Yesterday was opening day. It was both a blessing and a curse. I had some great moments. I let a couple does walk by me, and a doe with a baby fawn, waiting for that rack attack, which never came. So I got bored up in my stand after a little while and went up to an area that I call the teepee, and jumped a dandy buck up there. He went trying to circle around me. I backtracked. Instead of keeping going forward after him, what I did was I backtracked about 25-30 yards, and I dropped down flat and descented myself real quick to see if I could at least I was set up on an opening, but you know, he's not, of course he wasn't stupid enough to walk through there. But after a while, sure enough, about 20 minutes, I heard chip chop, and he was walking around, couldn't figure out where I was. He was pretty pissed off. I heard him snorting and grunting and all that good stuff, and I figured, well, if he's not gonna walk, you know, it would have been far too much movement to adjust my bow and my position on the ground. It would have definitely busted me. So what I did was I said, well, if I can't get a shot at him, maybe I could get some video of him. So I eased the video camera out, and Jesus, this truck's trying to kill me. And he busted me right away, and chopped off about 110 yards away and stood there looking at me. And I left that was the end of my my morning hunt. I had to go and do some errands, unfortunately. So then in the afternoon, I shot over to Gill, Massachusetts to see what the wind was doing there. The wind was coming out of the north, contrary to the reports. So I figured I'd jump up there and see if I could get a shot at the Ridge Runner buck. And I went up there. Man, I tiptoed in there. I was quiet as could be, taking a step at a time, and it took me, you know, what was a 20-minute walk, took me about an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours. I got in there, and he was long gone. There was no sign of him. I had my camera up. We shacked him out of there, I guess, when we went in and jumped him out of there a couple times, but I'm sure he'll be back in the area. That's a great spot. It's on a ridge. And he's got a bed up there, and it's on a spot where the thermals rise and the wind blows from the direction most of the time that the people come in from. So it's a spot where the thermals and the wind kind of meet, and he can look down over this huge precipice. So he feels very safe up there. But you know, that's what it is. It's our mind against theirs, you know. So we'll see how that one goes. Late in the day, I went over to a place I call the Key Peace in Wendell. I hunted there. It was cold. It was windy. It was unexciting, to say the least. So yesterday was a great day to be in the woods. You know, I saw some deer. I had some fun. I learned a lot. I started my hunting season journal, and you know, I'm pretty happy. So today, I thought it was going to rain this morning. I was pretty banged up from yesterday. Kind of tore me up, so I stayed in bed and didn't want to get up this morning and go out in the rain per se. But I'm out here now. It's about 11 o'clock-ish, and I'm headed over to a bedding site I know, and I'm gonna see if I can push some of these deer off of this bed and get in there, and if depending on which way the wind's going, I might climb up in one of my stands and wait till last light. But I hope you guys are having great luck out there. It's Len Kale, Hunting Western Mass, keeping you updated, and happy hunting. All right.